Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, we're going to coastal California, where a young lady by the name of Haley recorded an incredible object out over the Pacific Ocean, just absolutely loaded with color. Also in this video, I've got a brand new picture slideshow, new sky phenomena photos sent in from all around the world. But first, here at the website, quick look at the Schumann resonance, and you can see in the last 24 hours, there's been not only one, but two very large spikes in the Schumann. Right now, origin unknown of that energy source. Looking at the sun, you can see there is an Earth-facing sunspot. No Earth-facing coronal holes right now, so I don't think it's the sun causing that. But as you can clearly see, there is a sunspot facing the Earth right now as I do this video. It's not very active. There's no beta-gamma energy that could create a large solar flare / CME. It's actually very quiet, and it's slowly but surely turning away from the Earth. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. First, I'd like to thank Julie from Wisconsin for the book about Yellowstone. She mailed me a book a few days ago, and I just got it in the mail. Thank you, Julie. That would be Vintage Queen Bee out of Wisconsin. I'm reading the book right now. When I get through reading the book, I'm going to share the book in a video. It's very, very fascinating. Back here to the supervolcano caldera, you can see some activity across most of the seismos. More than likely, that's some form of magma intrusion here and there. Got an earthquake signature here over at Parker Peak. That is the red vertical line. You can see it at Parker Peak. Grant Village showing some earthquake activity, but nowhere else. So isolated earthquake activity here and there, and a little bit of magma intrusion. Quick update on the Sahara sand that's making the transatlantic journey across the Atlantic Ocean from West Africa to the United States. It's starting to thin out some. This is what it looked like back in 2017. Same part of the Earth. You can see the Sahara sand making that big journey. That's a 4,000-mile journey. But you see some spinners on here? That's Hurricane Jose in August of 2017. That's Hurricane Irma in 2017, and this is Katia in 2017. There were three lined up at the same time. Actually, this was September the 6th, but you can see there was sand in the area, in the atmosphere at the time of those three hurricanes. This one here being a Cat 5. These storms generated out in front of the sand as the sand started to dissipate some, and it's doing the same thing right now. It's starting to thin out a little bit. Don't be surprised if you see a storm form out in here, because it very well could. This is the main development region. They call this the MDR, right through here, this area that spans the transatlantic. That's where Hurricane Irma formed back in 2017. It started in August of 2017 and went for 2 weeks as it made the 4,000-mile journey. So look for a possible uptick in hurricane activity. Looking at the power outage situation from the recent storms going through the Midwest, most of the power is back on in Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. Still have some outages in Puerto Rico that's been going on now for 4, maybe 5 days. And for some reason, there's an outage up in Maine of nearly 10,000. If we go up here and click on the state, it'll show us the counties where the outages are at. And you can see there's a line right through the center of the state. See that? That's where the outages are. If you look at the weather map over here at the GOES 16, you can clearly see why there's been power outages in Illinois and Indiana and Ohio. But you go up here to Maine, and there's not anything going on. So why are there almost 10,000 power outages right through the center of the state? So to see yet another mysterious power outage, this time in the upper 48 in Maine, right through the center of Maine, again, is highly unusual. And speaking of unusual, yesterday's 3.9 magnitude earthquake off the coast of Florida ended up not being an earthquake after all. And this was updated today over here at the USGS earthquake website. You can see now it looks like a diamond. Anytime you see a diamond on here, that is some sort of a explosion, and in this case it was an experimental explosion. Sometimes you'll see these on land when they're doing natural gas research. In fact, there's some right here. Look, see there? 1, 2, 3. There's 3 in the Tulsa, Oklahoma area. Click on it, and that says a quarry blast. So those are man-made incidents, like this one here. That was a man-made incident, but it was very strong. If you take a 3.9 magnitude earthquake and convert it over to potential TNT, which I've done before many times, especially with larger earthquakes. But we're looking at nearly a 4.0 magnitude earthquake. That's the equivalency thereof of nearly 15 tons of TNT. That would be 30,000 pounds approximately, give or take a 1,000 pounds here, maybe 1,000 pounds there. But either way, that was a very strong explosion to create a 3.9 magnitude earthquake. Now I want to take you guys to California. A young lady by the name of Haley Higgins shared this video footage with me of some sort of a mysterious light off the coast of Elijah Hills, California. This is out over the ocean, and you can see a light up in the sky. There's a star right up there. This is a little lower than the star. The camera is moving. Over here on the left, I zoomed in on the object. So what you see on the left is an insert, a close-up view of the object. There, I just took it away. And now we're zoomed in on the object, and you can see it's a very colorful, stationary object. Doesn't appear to be moving. The movement is from the camera. The object is primarily stationary. It's changing colors very rapidly from red, blue, green, yellow, white, pretty much all the colors of the rainbow, but it appears to be, let me stop it real quick, it appears to be some sort of a orb. It's got that appearance of those Merkabas that we've been seeing, or those things that look like Merkabas. See the camera moving right there? The object is, for the most part, very stationary. If I had to guess based off of its distance away, probably somewhere between 100, maybe 150 feet wide, or that's the diameter of this thing, if in fact it's round. Here it looked like it split into two objects at one time, and then it went back to one. There it is in a green format. I don't know. I've never seen anything quite like that. Neither had Haley. That's obviously why she took the video, because this was very captivating. Some sort of a mysterious, multicolored object off the coast of California. Good observation, Haley. Thanks for sharing. Also in this video, I've got a brand new picture slideshow, new sky phenomena photos sent in from all around the world. Photos here sent in by Carlos Skywatcher out of Portugal as he was looking at the sunset. You can see some big beams spanning up in the sky. They almost look like tall buildings out off the coast of Portugal. Angela out of Las Vegas, Nevada, noticed what looked like the USS Enterprise flying down the highway, or at least above the highway in Las Vegas. Toby out of Washington noticed these fiery orange clouds at sunset. These next photos were sent in by Sharon out of Glendale, California, and you can see what looks like some sort of a vapor cloud in the sky, and then a trail that goes right through the center of that vapor cloud, and there's no other clouds in the sky. Just a unique observation. I don't know if that was a rocket, if that was a plane, if that was some sort of small meteor. Have no idea what's going on there, but a very unique observation out of California. Next photo sent in by Rudy out of Smiley, Texas, low to the ground. Very intense double-decker rainbow. Here it is in a inverted format. Light is dark and dark is light. Really cool photos out of Texas. I took this photo myself of a big jumbo halo in the sky around the sun, or at least in the proximity thereof, right out here in Arizona. Next photos here sent in by Mark out of Modesto, California. If you guys saw this a few evenings ago, that was Venus in the proximity of the crescent moon. This photo was taken by Mark from Modesto, California, and it does look very big, but that's Venus. Obviously, that's the crescent moon. This one here is rather unique, sent in by Renee, I think out of Alabama. She said it looked like a big triangle craft parked in front of the moon. Photo here sent in by Melissa S. out of Southwest Florida. A massive pink cloud that was dominating the horizon at sunset from Southwest Florida. Photo here sent in by Jennifer G. out of Cincinnati, Ohio, of some big shadow beams spanning across the sky, ricocheting off the back of the clouds at either sunrise or sunset. Great job, guys. Keep the photos coming. If you have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. All of the photos end up here at the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery at the website, and sometimes I'll use them in a video just like you saw right here. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.